Hi Hunters of the Wild, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm sharing a really strong, versatile armor set that adapts to most weapons with minor decoration adjustments. It provides key offensive, survival, and utility skills, offering a surprisingly practical and comfortable option for many players. This set's ideas come from my own hunting experience and discussions with other hunters, aiming to offer a strong alternative to meta sets that may or may not suit most players. Without further ado, let's dive right in. This 4-piece SnS set mainly suits those who take hits, struggle to maintain aggression with meta builds that uses gore set bonus, or for players that are learning new weapons, tinkering with different weapons, or improving their game knowledge. It's also ideal for experienced players exploring secondary weapons or even players with their main weapon, providing a strong alternative and adaptable foundation. Unlike typical meta sets that rely on weakness exploit, this set uses Latent Power level 5, alongside key offensive skills. It includes passive healing throughout the hunt, allowing more time to focus on learning weapon mechanics, monster patterns, or refining skills, or simply to have fun, enhancing the overall hunting experience. To understand the set's design, let's compare Weakness Exploit and Latent Power. Weakness Exploit level 5 grants 30% affinity when hitting weak points, plus 20% on wounds. In Monster Hunter Wilds, wounds are inconsistent and short-lived, especially in multiplayer, often negating the 20% bonus. This leaves 30% affinity, but only if you consistently hit weak points. If positioning, weapon unfamiliarity, or lack of monster knowledge prevents this skill loses value. As a 5-level skill requiring level 3 decoration slots per level, it's resource intensive for conditional benefits. Latent Power level 5 provides 50% affinity regardless of hit location and reduces stamina depletion by 50% for 2 minutes. It activates automatically after 2 minutes of combat or after taking 130 cumulative damage. A common misconception is that Latent Power has a 2-minute cooldown after ending. This applies only to automatic activation. Damage-based activation has no cooldown, allowing repeated triggers by taking 130 damage. This makes Latent Power highly practical for players who take hits, are learning new weapons, or are struggling to hit weak points consistently. The stamina reduction benefits stamina-heavy weapons like bow and dual blades, enabling prolonged aggression. For other weapons, melee weapons especially, it enhances maximum might uptime. Now, let's explore the set. The set uses 4 numinous pieces from Zoshia: Numinous Crown Beta, Shroud Beta, Overlay Beta, and Greaves Beta, paired with Ray Sand Braces. For those who prefer the Weakness Exploit version, swapping to Guardian Arcvel Van Braces and switching to Tenderized Jewels provides level 5 Weakness Exploit while retaining the set's core offensive skills without Latent Power, of course. This way, you'll get a comfortable, strong, closer to meta set to hunt with. Here's the bow version of the set. Core skills include Level 5 Agitator boosts raw attack and affinity when the monster is enraged. Level 5 Latent Power for 50% affinity and 50% stamina depletion reduction after taking 130 damage. Level 3 Counterstrike to further increase raw damage after being hit. Level 1 Adrenaline Rush to add damage after successfully dodging an attack. As for utility skills, Level 3 Stamina Surge to speed up stamina recovery. Level 3 Constitution to reduce fixed stamina depletion. With Dash Juice or Black Belt Food skill, this effectively becomes level 5. Latent Power stamina reduction further enhances it, though they don't stack beyond 50%. Here is the Dual Blade variant of the same set, mainly replaces Constitutions with Marathon Runner to maintain Demon Mode uptime. Next, the Longsword variant of the set substitutes stamina skills with level 3 maximum might in 3 level 2 slots, boosting affinity closer to 100%. Sword and Shield variant includes level 3 maximum might as well for closer to max affinity. This set's level 3 Divine Blessing can be swapped for elemental resistances to improve survivability. Here's the Affinity Breakdown. 50% from level 5 Latent Power, 30% from level 3 Maximum Might, 15% from level 5 Agitator, plus base weapon affinity. This yields 95% affinity with maximum might or 65% without, excluding weapon-based affinity, independent of weak points or Gormagala virus effect, which diminishes in longer hunts. The set's flexibility and high affinity make it effective across weapons. Here's some gameplay footage to see the set's performance across different weapons, highlighting its damage potential. Here we have a series of longsword clips. First off, as you can see, with minimal stamina usage due to Latent Power, maximum might gets reactivated again quickly. Here, there's no latent power, but we're still going with the Helmbreaker. Pretty decent damage. Next, with both latent power and maximum light active, this Helmbreaker is doing pretty good damage. Now, here are some clips of the same set, used for dual blades. With latent power active, our stamina depletion is significantly slower in demon mode. Now, on my main weapon, the bow. We took some damage, and latent power activates itself, giving us 80% total affinity for 2 minutes. Here, we just took a huge hit from the fire phase, activating latent power again. Now, when we hit those weak points, Zoshia's head in this case, it works exactly like how weakness exploit works. Let me know your thoughts or suggestions for improvements in the comments. If you enjoy exploring versatile sets and builds, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.